Hello students, here we are going to discuss about multiplexer IC 74153. This IC contains two 4:1 multiplexers and it is a 16 pin IC. So before going to the main practical, let us have an understanding of MUX. What is MUX? So multiplexer is one combinational circuit with many inputs and one output. It is also called as many into one device. Okay, it means as we can see here for 4:1 MUX, D0, D1, D2, D3 are the inputs and one of the input can be transferred over a single line, that is the only one output. Now this output is dependent upon the select lines, and as we know for 4:1 MUX we have two select lines, that is S1 and S0. Okay, there is one enable strobe to enable your device. Okay, now we'll move to the practical. We'll just start our DELT sim, and here we can find many of the tabs like add IC, remove IC, we can remove any connection, show datasheet, etc. Now, as we are going to discuss about 74153 IC, we will open the datasheet of that particular IC itself. Okay, so here we can find the 74153 dual 4:1 multiplexer or data selector. Okay, so just click on this one and you can just click on show datasheet. Okay, so here in this particular datasheet you can see the connection diagram of the particular IC. Now we can see that there are 16 pins for this particular IC. Okay, from 1 to 16. So pin number 1 is enable input. Okay, pin number 2 is select input. Pin number 3 to 6 data input pins. Okay, these are the data input pins. Pin number 7 is nothing but the output pin, and pin number 8 is ground. Okay. Similarly, on this side, or we can say at the right side of this IC, there is one more 4:1 MUX. Okay, so from pin number 10 to 13, these are data input pins. Okay, pin number 9 is nothing but the output pin. Pin number 15 is enable input for this MUX, and these two select lines, pin number 14 and pin number 2, are the common for both the multiplexers, and this is the functional table for this particular IC. Okay, now pin number 2 and 14, these two pins are common select lines for the multiplexer 1 and multiplexer 2. Okay, so by choosing these select lines we can activate our data inputs of the multiplexer 1 or multiplexer 2 depending upon the enable input. Okay, this is the functional table with which we can relate all the values over here. And now let's make the connection using virtual trainer kit. So here we can see the IC 74153 is placed. So I'll just remove this IC and I'll add another IC. So just go to the add IC, select the first base, and then by selecting IC 74153 we can just add it. Okay, now here we can see the IC has been added to the particular IC base. So while making the connections, it is important to have a knowledge of the pin diagram. Okay, so we will refer this pin diagram for making the connections. So let's check to the data sheet. What is our pin number 1? Okay, as we can see here, pin number 1 is nothing but the enable input. Okay, so what we can do is, here you can connect up to 16 inputs. Okay, so pin number 1 can be connected to any of the inputs here from the input section. Similarly with the output section. Okay, now this is one point of or we can say there is a one point of VCC and there is a one point for ground. Okay, so let's make the connection for VCC and ground. Let's check where is our VCC or ground. Ground is on the 8th pin. Okay, so let's connect pin number 8 to the ground like this, and we'll check where is our VCC. Now VCC is at the pin number 16. Okay, now we can just drag from pin number 16 and release it at the VCC. So there is a connection made between this 16 pin and VCC. Okay, then we'll check the remaining pins. So 1 is my enable connection. Okay, so 1 we can connect to any of the inputs here. Let's make this connection to this pin. So connection has been set up here. We can just simply make it 1 or 0. Okay, now we'll check for the data inputs. Okay, so from pin number 2 here, it is select input, pin number 2 and 14. Okay, we need to connect these two pins to the select lines. So let's make this connection. Pin number 2 to the any of the inputs, and similar with the pin number 14. Okay, so from 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14, we will connect this pin to this pin. Okay, now this is my MSB, alright, and this is the LSB. Okay, S1 and S0. Now we'll check for the data inputs. So pin number 3, 4, 5, 6, these 4 inputs are the data inputs. Okay, here one can note that pin number 6 is my I0. It means we can call it as a D0. Okay, so just point here, this is D0, next is D1, D2 and D3. Likewise, we need to make all the connections. So pin number 6 to the D0. Okay, here we can see that pin number 5 would be my D1, pin number 4 would be D2, and last pin number 3 should be D3. Okay, likewise we have made all the connections, and then we'll check for the output. Output is pin number 7. So let's make this connection. Pin number 7 we can connect to the any of the input or any of the output pins. Right? In this way we have made all the connections from VCC to the output, then to my enable pin, and then select lines, and similar with the data inputs. Okay, one can note here, if my strobe is high, then output is low. Okay, and if the strobe is low, then the output will be high. Means whatever I am applying at the data input will be reflected at the output side. So let's make the power on, and after that we'll just click over here. See, if this enable pin is high, then output is low. So if we apply anything at the data input, will not be reflected at the output side. Okay, so for making any kind of connections or for transferring the data over a output line, we need to make this low. Okay, enable pin should be low. Okay, and then if see select inputs are 1 1, then what will happen? Let us check here. If the select inputs are 1 1, then I3 is activated. Okay, so this is my I0, I1, I2 and I3. So here we can see I3 has been activated here. Okay, see output LED is glowing. It means if it is 0, then output is 0. Let's make this 0 0. Then I0 should be transferred to the output line. If I make this 1, then it should be reflected at the output side. Okay, see, After that we'll make connection for 1 0. So this is my 1 0. Okay, so I'll make connection here. Yes, I'll change from, yeah. So from 1 0 it should be I2. Okay, see. So similarly we can check all the connections. Just we can transfer our data to the output line by choosing the particular select lines.